श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम्। गणानां त्वा गणपतिं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनं महागणपतये नमः। प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामविद्र्यवतु वाग्देव्यै नमः। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्ताय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रुत्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे। यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याता सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं। सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। आत्मा वा अरे द्रष्टव्यः यस्मात् तत्त्वमसि श्वेतते। One has to know one's real nature because whatever you are seeking for happens to be your own real nature. Yasmad tvam purnaha tasmad atma va are drashtav. So yesterday we ended the class with this Vedic vision about humanity. It's a beautiful vision. It is a vision of blessedness. This vision says that you are already blessed. Not only you are blessed one, you are the only blessed one in the entire. What is the meaning of blessedness? The meaning of blessedness is that entity which doesn't have any wants in it. We call that blessedness as bhagya. When we get any object we desire, what we call it? It is bhagya. My bhagya. My bhagya because I got this bhagya. Then after 6 months or 6 years, this fellow says, my abhagya because I got this bhagya. So, the bhagyam which you gain through attaining certain objects in the world or relating with certain people in the world are not going to fulfill you, are not going to make you to claim whole life I am Bhagyavan. But this knowledge that you are already blessed, once if it is gained, ennabdvacha aparam labham manyate na adhikam tataha. That fulfillment happened to be the once for all. Vedanta doesn't deny the fulfillment which we gain through worldly achievements. But Vedanta says that is bhagya in this particular situation, with this standpoint, it may be considered as a bhagya for you, not for others. But this bhagya, this knowledge that you are already blessed, this fulfillment happened to be for the whole humanity. Immediately, this Vedantic vision makes humanity to be at ease. So, we have only one choice, either to accept this vision as a fact and try to understand how it is a fact. Suppose a mother shows a person and says, this person fortunately or unfortunately happened to be your father. The child doesn't have any option then accepting it and trying to understand what the mother wants to say. Correct? It's a very powerful statement. Mother's statement is very, very powerful statement that so and so is your father. The child doesn't have any option than initially accepting it and probing it and trying to understand it and making it as a fact of its life. Correct? Same thing only, this Shruti Mata, Sahasra Matrubhyo Idhaishini. More loving than all the thousands of mothers have put together. So this Shruti Mata reveals this. You are free here and now. You are desireless entity here and now. You are a fulfilled entity here and now. Some of our students asked a question through email, what is the meaning of fulfillment in Veda? The meaning of fulfillment is in Veda is, once a person is fulfilled, by this knowledge, he will not have any desires or want to fulfill himself. He may have thousands of desires to help others, like avatars. When avatara comes, without desire, avatara cannot come. What is the desire? Dharma sthapanarthaya. But that doesn't make avatara to be in samsara. Though he is in the world, he is not governed by the world. Similarly, this jnani, one who gains this knowledge that I am Purnaha, let him be thousands of years and yugas in this creation with a particular body, still he will not tell when death will come. People after 70 years or 80 years, people, though they don't want to die, but still they desire for death. Because pain, physical pain, emotional pain. They don't want to die. Because according to them, death means what? Absence of the entire individuality. They have the fear of after death, but still they want to die. But this jnani doesn't have this problem of anityatvam. He is blessed once for all. So now we have only one choice, to accept it and try to understand it and know it as a fact in our life. Understand? So then the question comes, if the Vedantic vision is the factual vision, what about my understanding about myself? As an Apurnaha, as a wanting person, limited person, small person, insignificant person, what is the validity for my judgment, self-judgment? Then Vedanta says, it is all erroneous perception, erroneous notion, psychological notion. The entire suffering of humanity is because of erroneous perception, erroneous notion. Like a person crying and getting fear of a snake while seeing the rope. Self-confusion it is called. Either due to his Purva Vasana or due to people around. For both we have small stories in our parampara. Who has created this story we don't know. But the stories are very powerful media to convey the message of Veda. One I told, this perception is an erroneous perception. Your self-judgment is erroneous. Either because of your own Purva Samskara or because of the teachings given by the people around you. Mother says you are a human being, you are a male, you are a female. That is the teaching given by the people around. And first thing is his own self-confusion. So there was a person who used to get fear whenever he sees a crow. When he hears a crow sound or sees a crow, immediately he will come and hide himself at the corner. Wife witnessed it and worried and took that fellow to the hospital. So after long consultancy with psychiatrist, the doctor found this fellow is self-confused. What is the problem? He considers himself as a worm, and whenever he hears a crow sound, he considers there is a danger for him by the crow. So he tries to hide himself. Then he was given treatment, psychological treatment for 6 months. Then when he was about to discharge, the doctor asked, are you convinced now that you are not a worm? Yes, doctor, I am not a worm. How can I be a worm? I am convinced. So will you not be afraid of crow sound or crow sight? No, doctor. I am a human being. I am not a worm. So why should I be afraid of? Like that he told. So happily he discharged. And the family members unhappily paid the doctor's fees and took him. As even he went out, suddenly he came shouting, doctor, doctor, crow, crow. Then doctor asked, what is that? Crow will be there. Everywhere crow and mosquitoes will be there. You cannot be afraid of crow. You know that. You are not a worm. You are a human being. Yes, doctor, I know I am not a worm. I am a human being because you taught me. How the crow can know that I am not a worm? Then doctor told, one more admission. Next 6 months treatment. We consider this body as ourselves. Then the body becomes first person singular I. Then whatever happens to this body is taken as happening to me. Dehe nashte aham nashtaha. When deha is hurt, when deha is bleeding, what we say? I am bleeding. The story makes us to laugh, but actually we are in that condition. Considering other thing, object. One of the object in the creation as myself. This is called fundamental psychological problem. That is why wise men consider the entire humanity as a mad crowd and the world creation as a mental hospital. And in mental hospital only doctors also will be there. Patients also will be there, but doctors also will be there only. So who is the doctor? Who is the mental patient? There is a test. What is the test? What is the test? For this also in our parampara one small anecdote is there. A Swami went to mental hospital and he happened to see two people wearing doctor's coat and stethoscope telling each other, keep quiet, I have to check you. That Swami was amazed to see this. How two doctors can do same thing? Either both must be patient or one must be patient. Correct? So he asked the warden. The warden told, sir, please wait 5 minutes. A lot of works are there. I will complete and come. After 5 minutes there will be a bell. Evening 6 o'clock bell. After that I will explain to you. But both are not doctors. Then Swami waited. Bell rang. All were asked to go to their room. Then this warden brought this Swami and they showed a particular room. The person who is living in this room is a patient. The person who is living in this room is a doctor. Then the Swami was wondering, both are living same campus, same building, just opposite room and wearing same attire, stethoscope, their language also medical language. But how you discriminate? Then the warden told, please observe the door. Both doors are closed. Then warden told, one door is closed outside, another door is closed inside. The patient door is closed outside. The doctor's door is closed inside. Whenever the doctor wants to come out and enjoy this free atmosphere, freedom, he has that freedom. So freedom is the criterion to discriminate whether a person is a patient or a normal person, doctor. Same thing applies to us. Are we free? Suppose somebody asked, please take some food. When I say I am full, no person in the creation can give me anything. Correct? I am full. You can ask me after 4 hours, but not now. I am full. So this wise man's I am full statement is with regard to anything in the creation and it is an eternal state. I am full. I don't need anything to see myself as a fulfilled entity, as a Purna. So the freedom is the criterion. The freedom is a concept in the emotional personality. Correct? Whether a person is free or not, who can say? He only has to. Correct? What you say is truthful statement or not. You say I am an alpaha, whether it is truthful statement or not, or the Shastra says I am akhandaha, is the truthful statement or not. How to know? To explain this idea, so Chandogya Upanishad tells one story. There was a thief, he was caught while stealing. Then he was brought to the court. The king asked, did you steal? Now, the thief has to say yes or no. If he say lie, there was a Vedic lie detector in those days. Tapta ayaha, red hot iron will be shown to him. He has to touch it. If he says a truthful statement, it will not hurt him. It will not burn him. If what he says is a lie, then first thing is his hand will be burned. Second thing is he will be given punishment. Two punishment. One is getting burning. Another is punishment for stealing. Now Upanishad asks, you tell, my dear humanity, you tell what you are. Suppose if what you say is truthful statement, you will not get any burning, nor you will get any punishment. Are you human being? If we say, yes, I am human being, immediately burning starts. Any relationship is burning only. Kamaha, Krodhaha, Mohaha, Madaha, Matsaryaha, varieties of burning. When touching the iron ore, you get one type of burning. But here, there are varieties of burning. Jwaraha. Bhagavan calls in Gita this internal burning as a jwara. Desire's burning is different from jealousy's burning. The burning sensation which you experience when you desire something very intensely, when you desire something, you have an anxiety whether I will get it or not get it. Correct? Is not the same burning when somebody gets and you get jealousy. Desire's burning is different from jealousy's burning, which is different from ahankaras, arrogance burning. Burning because of arrogance, because of loss, all different burning. And Upanishad says, see, this itself is pratyaksha pramanam for you to prove that what you say about yourself is not a truth. Here and now you are suffering. So pratyaksha pramanam is enough for you. Personal emotional experiences which you are going through is a pramanam for you to understand what you say about yourself. Your self-judgment is erroneous. Try to own up and claim what I say about yourself. That moment you are free. I am Purnaha. Try to own up. That moment you are free. If you own up every moment you are free. So pratyaksha pramanam is enough for you. Personal emotional experiences which you are going through is a pramanam for you to understand what you say about yourself. Your self-judgment is erroneous. And what is the punishment, actual punishment? Punarapi maranam, punarapi jananam. Karagraha is the punishment. Jail, imprisonment. Every jiva has to go to karagraha. Two types of karagraha. One is lonely karagraha in the mother's womb. Nobody is there to help you. Another is general karagraha called this world. You cannot jump out from this world. Understand? So it is a jail punishment. This is because of the confusion which I carry in every janma. I consider myself as a particular individual who is different from entire universe. I versus the universe, in which from mosquito onwards, my Acharya Swami used to say, from mosquito onwards up to mother-in-law or father-in-law or any laws. And one more powerful person hiding behind the cloud, Ishvara, God also. That's why some religions can say, God will punish you. Be fear about God. He will throw in hell. And that too will be eternal hell. In Hinduism at least, time being hell. Then you will be given one more chance, one more chance, one more chance, one more chance. There, once gone means gone. This is because of confusion which we bring as our asset in every Janma. Then in addition to this, the people around us who are already have carry forward their same confusion, they will come and teach us. Yes, what you say is correct. You are an individual. You are a male, you are a female. You are a husband, you are a wife. You are a father, you are a mother. You are educated, you are illiterate. You are rich, you are poor. All identities are given by the society. And I take it as a fact. When a ball is put down on the steps, naturally the ball will fall. Suppose if it is thrown on the steps, fast falling. Similarly, the world around me also teach that I am finite, I am apurnaha, and it motivates. Go for LKG school, kindergarten school, study well that useless education for 15 years or 20 years and earn some little money. Whatever money, even if you earn 1 crore rupees salary, it will be a little money or big money. So what is the difference between little and big? We say huge mosquito, small elephant. What is little, what is big? Huge mosquito, small elephant. So whatever you earn is little only. From the standpoint of the wealth in the creation, whatever you gain is small. From the standpoint of people, 8 billion people are there in the world. You have only 8 people in your family. You consider, I am settled, Swamiji. These are all my family members. And there are so many buildings are there. There are houses which have what you call the 200 rooms. And you say 2 BHK I have built, and that too I have purchased in an apartment as a flat which is in the 7th floor and 8th floor. So neither your terrace will be the owned by you, nor your ground is owned by you, nor the right wall or nor the left wall, because all others also are owning it same. Your left wall is right wall for another person, your right wall is left wall for another person, your ground is terrace for another person, your terrace is ground for another person. And you say, I am settled, Swami. Okay, Dirga Ishman Bhava. So the world around us say, you need, go for it. And it teaches dharmas. You have to behave properly. You are living in a society, you have to live properly. These are all your duties. Do's and don'ts. For this, in our Vedantic Parampara, there is a story of Hari the lion. In Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna used to say this. He used to tell with tiger, then it was converted as lion by Swami Vivekananda. Then it was commented by Sister Gargi as Hari the lion. He has given name also. Swamiji did not give name to that lion. What is that Hari? Who is that Hari the lion? So the mother lion was searching for prey and saw a herd of goats and jumped on it for food. The entire herd ran away. In that attempt, that mother lion, who happened to be a pregnant mother, fell into the pond. In that shock, she gave birth to this Hari, a small child, lion cub, and died also. Mother lion died also. The child lion is struggling to survive in the water. All the goats, sheep saw this. Compassion came into their mind and they saved that Hari, the lion cub, and handed over to a mother who has given birth to goats. Mother goat. So lion cub gets mother goat. Then mother teaches, my dear Hari, you are goat. You are my child. En chellam. You are my child. Therefore, you have to grow properly. Your head should never rise like this, because you will miss your food. Always your head should be like this. Then only you can see the food. What is the food? Grass. And as soon this Hari line growing, it finds something itching in his body. Then he gets angry and he beats the other goats also. So other goats, children goats are going complaining, your son is doing like this. Then mother, come, be calm. Why you are violent like this? You should not be violent like this. We are all sattvic prani. Like that it is teaching. That the Sister Gargi says, she brings out dialogues between the friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, so many things are there. She brings the entire human psychology through that. All of you should read it. Wonderfully it is explained that. It's a book, pictorial book. Then somehow, for the sake of mother's request and her love and gratitude, this fellow tries to keep himself as a calm person. And slowly he is convinced, yes, I am goat, maybe a different goat. All others are, because it cannot see itself. So others are telling you are different, you are violent. Your voice itself is very terrible sound. Like us, you should, nicely you have to bleed. And one or two friends also teach how to bleed. This fellow by nature, when he opens the mouth and he gets lot of terrible sound. So like this, days are passing. As destiny brings it, another lion which was searching for a prey saw this herd full of goats, but one lion. And it wondered, Arey, how this fellow can be in that group? So, it chased that Hari, the lion, and caught hold of that Hari. Then Hari was telling, hey, leave me, like that. The lion, adult lion, which caught, says, hey, you fellow, why you are afraid of me? We are all same category. That fellows have to be afraid of. And you are comfortable with them, you are not comfortable with me. That's the problem. People who are comfortable with worldly people, not comfortable with sadhus. And sadhus catch anyone. To give this only. Swami, I have to go to home. So like that, this fellow was not comfortable. So he says, why you have caught me? There are so many fellows. Don't eat me. Okay, my mother told you eat us. No, I will not eat you. But why you are afraid of? Why? I should be afraid of you. I am your food. You have caught me. Don't eat, please. So how to convince this fellow? How to teach this fellow? So then, hey, you are our category. You are the eater, not the eaten. Not the eaten. You are eaten. Come, I will show you. Like that. Hari was taken to a pond which is nearby and showed, see me, how I am. Oh, you are magnanimous. Really, because very magnanimous. You are very, what do you call, manly. Unlike us, we are like this. You are always like this. You see, your face also you see. Then first time it was seen. Because it has seen the faces of other goats and it has seen the face of lion also. Never it saw its own face. Our problem also same. Understand? We see everything through these eyes except the beauty of these eyes. First person singular is never attempted to be known. It is taken for granted. All opinions about myself is taken for granted and accepted. The first time when this fellow sees, and it got shocked. Like this it sees, and then its own reflection it sees. Like this. You understand? Do you understand? Now tell what you are. I am a goat looking like a lion. But I am a goat looking like a lion. I am not lion. I am appearing as lion. In similarity, there is a similarity, okay, between you. But you are different from me. That's what all Dvaita Vedanta. I am not God. I am son of God. I am devotee of God. I am dasa of God. I am lover of God. I don't want to become God. These are all statements you might have heard. Understand? We relate with the Lord, Ishvara, keeping our individuality intact, never allowing the individuality to be merged with the total. So we relate with the Lord. Okay, that's okay. At least this similarity you could find out. The next stage, second class. So the adult lion has taken this Hari to its den. Then the whole night it is teaching. Night they are very active now. So night it was teaching. You are not a goat, you are a lion, you are not a goat. No, I cannot. Even though my appearance happened to be similar to you, but still I cannot accept it. Because my mother told I am goat. My mother is a loved one. So what you know about me? My mother knows me because from childhood onwards she is protecting me, she loved me, she guided me, she taught me. Like that, all defense arguments only. This adult lion got bored. This fellow, how to convince this fellow? So again it took the Hari and asked, don't run away, stay here. If you run away, I will catch you. Okay? Stay here. Swami said, don't run, don't marry, stay here. If you run away also, after 20 years, I will catch you. That's what now classes are going. Many are adults. Swamis might have given that opportunity. You become a monk. After 20 years, they come. So this adult lion went and caught hold of a goat and smashed it, made a small pieces and brought it and asked the Hari to eat it. Then Hari told, what? Non-vegetarian? I am pakka vegetarian. I cannot eat non-vegetarian. Then the meat piece was thrust into the mouth of the Hari. And as even Hari tasted that blood, natural propensity is there in its body. All the nerves have become active and it is tasty also. So Hari asked, can I have one more piece? Then it was fed. Now you tell what you are. Hari the lion never replied but roared. It did not tell anything. It roared. That's why when this knowledge is gained, the jnani doesn't claim himself as a knowledgeable person. He says, I am the knowledge itself. I am not the knower of God. I am the God. Ha, vuha. Ahamannam. I am the eaten. Ahamannado, ahamannadaha. I am the eater. Ahaggu shlokakrit. I am the eating instrument. From me, entire creation has. So it's a roaring of a jnani. Samagana it is called. So, the world around me and my own samskaras puts me in the same circle. self-judgment as a limited being, wanting person, going for wanted objects and getting it, losing it, then again desiring for it, then again going for it. It's a vicious cycle. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. Iha samsare bahudustare. Kripaya pare pahi murare. Finally, Bhagavan has to come in the form of a teacher who is accepted by you. You have to accept him as teacher. Otherwise, his teaching will not have any value. Many people may have this online class. If a listener accepts the speaker, the teacher as his teacher, then naturally it becomes a knowledge. If it doesn't accept it, it becomes an information. And you understand? So, Shraddhavan labhade jnana. Then, Upanishad says, you cannot be casual in this process, nor you can dismiss this pursuit. Because the more time you dismiss, you are getting beating. That's all. Now we can prove the statement, the vision revealed by me is wrong. You cannot prove that you are not infinite. I can prove that you are infinite. You cannot prove yourself as body. You cannot prove yourself as an alpa. But I can prove you as an akhanda. So therefore, initially, please give the benefit of the doubt to the Pramana Shastra, to that sadhu who teaches. What he says. The sadhu doesn't condemn me. He doesn't scold me. And he is not angry at me also repeatedly, even if I ask questions. He doesn't want anything from me, but still, whenever I go to him, crying, he says, don't worry, you are already full and fulfilled and purnavas. Same thing only it is. Whether the teacher is a heavenly one or who is living in the world. Nachiketas went to a heavenly teacher. Understand? Student is from earth. Teacher was in heaven. Shvetaketu went to a teacher who lives in the world. Sometimes students are from heaven. So this teaching is applicable for all, whether you belong to a heavenly person or a person who live in this world. As long as you have this capacity of judging yourself, you are qualified for this. Those living beings who don't have the capacity to judge themselves are not qualified for this. Even if you have human form, if you are in coma, you don't require this. Because you don't have any self-judgment. You don't condemn yourself. Once you have condemnation about yourself, then you are qualified. Then Vedanta teacher says, you cannot attain Purnatvam by attaining anything, because that attainment happened to be different from. Do you agree? Anything, whether it is an object or a situation or a person, that object, situation, person is different from you. It is a karma phalam. It is a karma phalam, result of your action. Mental action or oral action or physical action gives result. That result cannot be you. The result is always third person singular. Correct? How can third person singular can fulfill you? Intrinsically, you are an unfulfilled one, apurnaha, and what you gain also is apurna vastu, because it is limited by desha, kala and niyamas. Desha, kala, vastu paricheta vastu. It is limited by time because it has come in time. After your desire, after your struggles, only it came. But your idea about yourself, eternal. So how this can fulfill your eternal insufficiency, your eternal apurnatum? If apurnatum is a fact about yourself, if you say, no Swami, I am bound, always eternally I am bound. Bondage is my nature. When bondage is in nature, how can you struggle to get rid of it? How can a fire struggle to get rid of heat? Because anything is nature, it is intrinsic. You cannot get rid of your nature. If alpatvam is your nature, then why you struggle to become a purna? Stop, accept it. And cry and die. Why you are going for vertical fulfillment? Adau antete yannasti vartamanepi tattata vitatai sadrisha santaha avidataiva lakshitaha. That which is not existing before and which is not going to exist after some time, in between you say it is existing. I say it doesn't exist. You say there was no pot, it was a clay, and there will be no pot. It will be clay after its destruction, but in between there is a pot. I say it can never be. No, Swami, I am having this pot and you are drinking water from this pot only. And I said, no. What you call as pot is nothing but clay. Adau anteche ennasti. Same rule. That which doesn't, your purnatum doesn't exist before. And you say, I got purnatum because of getting this. Then when it goes, what you have to say? I lost my purnatum by losing it. Understood? So don't try to become a purna. Your attempts are all waste. No, Swami, Veda itself it is told, Karmakanda it is told. You go to heaven, you do this puja, that puja, Ashwamedha Yaga, 100 Ashwamedha Yaga, if you do, you will get Indra Padavi. Mahabali Chakravarti tried to do. But if anybody is winning in election, others will not allow. Na? So Indra also tried his level best, it never worked, so he went to Vishnu Bhagavan. Bhagavan, up to this Srishti cycle you told I should be the Indra, this fellow is suddenly interfering. By-election he is doing. So Bhagavan has to take Vamana Avatara and manage this fellow. Because he is a dharmic person, he cannot be destroyed. But this attempt to become Indra while living to be stopped. So even in heavenly achievement, you will have Taratamya. Taratamya will be there. All cannot be Indra. One fellow only Indra. One Jiva only can be Indra. Others will be citizens only. So the citizen will have jealous about the Raja, about Indra. Because the Raja will have privileges. Taratamya will be there. So as long as Taratamya will be there, desire is there, jealous is there, disappointment is there, greed is there, anger is there. Suppose you are enjoying an entertainment of Menaka, Ramba, Urvasi's dance program in heaven, suddenly it is stopped. Then when you inquire, what happened? Though all these heavenly mothers are called by Indra Deva, they are going out. So will you be angry or not? This fellow doesn't try any work other than. Somehow we got chance today this program and they are nicely playing and vertical dancing and we are enjoying this dance. Suddenly this fellow is asking again them. You will get anger. You will get jealous. Correct? So Shastra says, if you accept your apurnatvam as a fact, never tries to become a purnaha. Either by worldly means or by Vedic means, you cannot be a purna. So there is only one possibility. You are already purnaha, you may be ignorant about it. You are already rich, you may be ignorant about it. You are already a prince, you may be ignorant about it. So all your sufferings are because of your self-ignorance. So now only the disease is diagnosed. Why you are crying? If you ask a child, the child will show him, that fellow bit me. So for my cry, who is the cause? That fellow. Mosquito bite and bitten me. Like this, it showing others, na? It goes up to end of the life. God punished. My karma punished. My wife left me. My children left me. Always we show finger on somebody, either seen by our sense organs or unseen factor as the cause of our suffering. Vedanta says, you are the problem. There is no problem. If you find there is a problem, you are that problem. Therefore, you are the solution. You are the problem, therefore, you are the only solution. Your self-ignorance, your judgments are the cause of problems, and rectification happen to be the only solution. This is the Vedantic process. Therefore, actual problem is ajnana. Initially they say because of ignorance. Ajnanat bandha they will tell. No, ajnanam eva bandha. Ignorance itself is a problem. Not because of ignorance you get problems. Ajnanam eva bandha. Therefore, jnanam eva moksha. Not you gained moksha by knowledge. Jnanat moksha. Nine. Initially they will tell. It is an advertisement. Come, I will teach you something, then you will become knowledgeable, then you will be free. No. Jnanad kaivalyam na. Jnanam eva kaivalyam. The moment you are known, you are free then. What a beautiful vision about humanity, where there is no condemnation, where there is no eternal hell, where there is no judgment days, where there is no need for any savior, there is no need for any messiah, there is no need for any son of God or daughter of God or mother of God. Correct? And there is no need for any religious text in the world other than this. And fortunately, only Sanatana Dharma, Veda Dharma has this vision. No other Dharma has. That is why a person who has this vision is not afraid of anything in the world, doesn't disrespect anything in the world. For a jnani, even a stone happened to be the Ishvara. Understood? For a jnani, even a stone happened to be the object of my worship, object of my love. People say, we are worshipping the stone. We don't worship the stone. We worship the Lord, whose inner nature happened to be myself. That's why in Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna's life, one flower he will offer to Mother Kali, another flower he will offer to him. One mouth of food he will offer to Mother Kali. Then while offering he will tell, oh mummy, you want me to eat also? Okay, I will eat. So for others who are witnessing, this fellow has become mad. This pujari has become mad. So he cannot live in the world. He will not be understood by the world. Therefore Vedanta told, if you want to learn this, if you are really serious about it, this knowledge pursuit, please come out of the world. Shave your head. Declare, open your arms and declare, I don't have anyone to claim as mine. I have nothing to claim. I don't have bank balance. I don't have father, mother. Then only we will start a class. And there are people in those days, but now it is very difficult to get. So sadhus have compromised. Okay, even if you don't come, we come. Because it's a time pass. and may help you in next Janma or at the fag end of this life. So sannyasa becomes the necessity, which is nothing but inner maturity born out of knowledge that nothing can fulfill me. Nasti akritaha krite. Kritena karmana akritaha nasti. Karma phalam bhavati. Akritatvam nasti. You understand? By doing something, by gaining something, I cannot be an akhanda vastu, because what I gain happen to be alpam. Alpam plus alpam cannot be akhandam. I am alpam according to me, and this also is alpam because it is limited by, alpam means limited. Limited by desha and kala, by action. Because of my action it has come to existence. And it is going to go away also. You give for 10 rupees and get to ice cream. Nowadays ice cream doesn't come for 10 rupees, 40 rupees. You give 40 rupees and give a small piece of ice cream. How much time it will take to disappear in your mouth? So alpam, consumed alpam, then remains as alpam only, not akhandam. Going for another variety of alpam. This is what life. So kritena karmana karma phalam bhavati nat akritatvam. Therefore, as a karta, you cannot be desire to be a karma phalam. You can desire to be a bhokta who can enjoy that karma phalam. That bhokta also happen to be a limited one only. If karta is limited, apurnaha, bhokta also will be limited. I told you, after consuming the ice cream, you don't become akhanda. Now you become ice cream. So one very subtle statement it is. Nasti akritaha kritena. By gaining one alpam, your alpatvam is not going to go away. That's why tatakim. So what? So what? Either others will ask you, so what? Or your own mind will ask you, so what? Who am I? You know, like that when you show your arrogance. So what? You are an MLA in your constituency, not in America. This fellow has gone there and spitten. So police came and arrested and gave fine slip. Do you know who am I? I am an MP, MLA in Tamil Nadu. There we can spit also. You know? No, here you cannot spit. So what? You are MLA, MP, so what? That's why even our president of our nation are humiliated in the airport. So what? Understood? Superstars are humiliated in the airport by an ordinary security person. So what? You are a superstar. Then Bhagavan says, I am God for Hindus. So what? Islamist person asks, so what? You are Krishna. So what? I can trample your temple and take your idol and put in below the step of my Makkah masjid. You know? They put it. Krishna's original temple, that original Moola Murti is under the steps of the one masjid in Delhi. Aurangzeb did it. Still everybody is trampling on that statue. That statue which was installed with all pomp and shows by Vajranabha, who happened to be the grandson of Bhagavan Krishna himself. That temple which existed for 4,000 years and odd, now destroyed. Not now, 300 years before, destroyed. And the idol was taken into a piece of stone and trampled by others till day. So even if you claim I am Avatara, so what? This world will ask you, so what? You are Avatara, okay. Not for me. A God who is worshipped by millions of people in one religion will be asked, so what? So what? You are God for them, not for me. I don't like you. Correct, na? So the so what question exists. Suppose if we gain this knowledge and say, I am all. So what question will not come? Why, I am all. Suppose when I say I am all. Can this, so what question come? There must be second person to ask this question. Nah? Who is that person? Second person. The question also, I am. So you ask question, so what? I hope you understand. The subtlety, very subtle statement. Sarvosmi iti manyante. Tatra deva na abhut ishataha. Deshagam atma sah. Even devatas cannot threaten him, give fear to him, because he happened to be atma of that devata. As long as you claim yourself as a devotee or as God, you are limited. So you have no other option to claim yourself other than I am Aham Brahmasmi. Brahma means what? Infinite. So what cannot be asked? Because so to ask this question, somebody must be there as second entity. There is no second entity other than me. All are, the entire creation, including the creator, happen to be Mayeva Sakalam Jatam, Mayi Sarvam Pratishtitam, Mayi Sarvam Layam Yati. That Brahma Asmi Aham. What a beautiful vision. So you understand? The vision is very grand. That's why when a jnani takes sannyasa, says Abhayam Dattam Swaha. I give Abhaya, protection to all. Who can tell this? Only Ishvara can tell. Next statement will be Matta Sarvam Pravartate. From me everything has. This is the vision. It's a beautiful vision, and you cannot dismiss this vision as a false statement. Nor you can prove your vision as a factual statement. If you are fortunate, you will probe into this statement. You will submit yourself to understand what this madcap Swami is telling. Not one Swami is telling. Repeatedly, parampara after parampara. Whether he is a Dadiwala Swami or Krapwala Swami or what you call shaven head Swami, all Swamis are telling same thing. 1000 years before one Swami was there, Shankaracharya. 100 years before another Swami was there, Swami Vivekananda. Married Swami was there, Bhagavan Ramakrishna. Unmarried bachelor Swami, Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi. All Swamis are telling same thing. Some have good dress, some doesn't have dress, some have only piece of cloth. They differ in language, they differ in their lifestyle, they differ in their appearance, attire. But what they say is what? This is the beauty of this Vedic vision, can never be destroyed by any force in the creation as long as the creation still exists. Therefore only the jnani doesn't need any group to support him. Very good, very good, very good. Because you need group for anything, To declare one particular hairstyle as a hairstyle, you need a group. Somebody should accept it. But this one, for this statement, he doesn't need any group. And the whole world is against him and declares, this fellow is a madcap. He will tell, okay, no problem. Parvaillai. Bhagavan Ramakrishna was called as madcap one. Now people are worshipping. Neither by worshipping nor by criticizing, he is not going to gain anything. Because he is Purnaha. You cannot add something to a Purna Vastu, and you cannot add something to an Apurna Vastu and try to convert it as a Purna Vastu. So addition of either this way or that way is useless addition. Therefore, Yage Naike Amrutattvam. Never try to add anything in your life. Try to give up whatever is in your life. You understand now? You say that by adding I am going to become a Purnaha. Shastra says, not by adding. By distancing yourself, by giving up. Na karma na na prajaya danena. Anga na be added. Danena na danena tyage naike amrutattvama nashu. Swami, I feel very painful to give up. Take your own time. Start giving up whatever possible by you. 10 rupees possible? Okay, give that. Not entire bank balance, Swami. 10 rupees, okay, manage. So start. 10 shirts, 10 dhotis you have, start giving one. Vedanta says give up everything and stand without cloth. World will take care. No Swami is reported as he died vertical out of hunger or any need. All jnanis are happy only. Even during starvation, they get food. World War was going on in Belur Math, correct time bell they used to ring it since. World War going on. That time also correct time bell only. The creation will protect you because you are required to the creation. The person, one person having this vision as a living being is required for the sustenance of this creation. Because to dream, you need a real person. Na? So if the entire creation is a perceived dream, there must be a perceiver to dream this. This jnani is the perceiver. Now you understand? It doesn't have any existence according to him. So he has this vision, and neither you are going to be a fulfilled one as a bhokta, nor you are going to be fulfilled one by karma phalam, nor you are going to be a fulfilled by any attainment. Whether it is worldly or unworldly, heavenly. Therefore, tad vijnanartham sa gurum eva abhigacche. So it's a beautiful proposition, vision. It doesn't say you will become Purnaha. Tadu tvam bhavishyasi, it doesn't say. Tadu tvam asi. Here and now you are free and pure. When you understand, that becomes your fact of your life. As long as you don't understand, it is not a fact for you. But if you give your time, your mind for this understanding, your life becomes a fruitful and valid life. Others may criticize you. This fellow is a lazy fellow. One more letter I got as a question. When I go for spiritual pursuit, others around me are criticizing me. I am a lazy fellow. A spiritual seeker can never be a lazy fellow because he is the most active person. Karmanya karmaya pashet akarmanicha karmayaha sa buddhiman manusheshu sa yuktaha. He appears to be not doing anything, but is the only person who is doing valid thing. People are doing invalid thing. So if a child takes the chair from there to here and puts the chair from there, from here, like that go on putting, what he will tell? Hey, what you are doing? No, I am busy. I am arranging chair. What chair you are arranging? There is no need to arrange it. You are taking the chair from there and you are putting here. And from there another place. In room also, the tables and chairs will be go on changing, because same place means you get bored in that room. So they will change the direction of the chair. Like that world, what you are doing in the world? You take this one object from this place to another place. Again that same object goes to here. Futile actions. How can futile actions can be a valid action? That is why a spiritual seeker's entire life action becomes valid. Because of this one pursuit as the main. His eating is valid. Because he is eating to keep his health. He is trying to be healthy to learn. Understand? His earning is valid. He is earning to do various types of dharma, donation, charity works. Why? Because he wants to purify his heart by giving and giving and giving. To give something you need, na? Of course, knowledge is not there. That is there with your teacher. You want to gain it. What you have? You can give what you can give. Correct? You can give what you can give. What you can give, what you have you can give. What you have, whatever you consider as yours, you give. So all actions in the life of a seeker, including marriage action, you will get vairagya. Becoming a father, you get vairagya. Vantappa. Many mothers nowadays say, second child, Amma, when I ask her, Swamiji, Vanta. No. I got. What you got? I got enough experience, Swamiji. Vairagya you got, na? Second, suppose you ask as a married person, of course in Hindu community, do you want to marry again? Swamiji, one is enough. Correct? In Hindu community and a Dharmic community. So anything you go for becomes a teaching equipment or teaching situation for you to prepare yourself for this ultimate teaching. Understood? Sarvam karmakhilam partha jnane parisamapyate. Bhagavan says, Arjuna, your fighting is a valid action. Because you fight not for gaining something, to establish dharma, and it is happen to be your duty, do it without ragadvesha. Without attachment and aversion, do it as a duty, as a prayer, as a vertical offering to me. Manmana bhava madbhakto bhava madhyaji bhava. Because Arjuna was a very restless fellow, Kshatriya, not qualified this knowledge. So Bhagavan says, what I say is truth. If you don't understand, prepare yourself for that. So go for fighting. Uttishta Bharata. After completing Gita, he did not tell go for meditation. So after class, you all should go for your duties. Understood? Go for cooking. Go for office. Why? Keep this vision as your life vision. And you get maturity. So being a householder is a valid thing. Being a bachelor also is a valid thing. Being a sannyasi also is a valid thing. Being a retired person also is a valid thing. When you have this as your life, when you have this knowledge, gaining this knowledge as your life goal, any action, including eating, sleeping, going to restroom, keeping your body health, and doing exercise. Swami Vivekananda used to do exercise. All full stuff he used to carry with him, and he used to tell everyone, do exercise. Play football. By playing football, you will be near to the Lord. I used to wonder, how? By playing football, I can be near to the Lord. Because a lazy fellow cannot do anything. So be active. Be rajasic, supported by sattva. What is that sattva? Gaining this knowledge. Understood? Initially Vedanta told give up. We all got afraid how to give up. Then it says, not now. Not now. It will go off. Initially it said, give up. Then it says, it will go off. Prepare yourself. Keep it. Put dye for your hair. But ultimately it will go off. Keep 10 dresses, silk saris and dhotis, Raymond shoots, it will go off. After 70 you will tell, Swamiji, once upon a time I used to wear all this. The mothers used to say, all silk saris are in the bira. How much you are having? Once upon a time. Now, we cannot wear because it's a weight. And who will maintain it? So I am planning to give to my daughter it. I am planning to pass the problem to the daughter. So world is there to take whatever you are giving up. So it's a wonderful journey, a journey of discovering oneself. A journey of knowing the fact about oneself. Wherein every action, every thought process, every error, and in fact every sin also has a place. When you err, you get punishment. It becomes a sin and you get back. When you get back, When you get back, the side effect of action called eating the chili, what you will do? Next time I should be careful. Like that 10 times you will do. It is not suitable to me, I don't. From food onwards, you have to say one by one in your life, I don't want it. I don't want it. Yeah, you wanted it, I wanted it, not now. Correct? Now all married people say, I don't want to read. You wanted it? Yes, I wanted it. To learn, not now. Because the syllabus, the academic syllabus doesn't help me. Mathematics did not help me in my life. So I want to study spiritual texts. By attending Swami's classes. All Swamis are busy now. You know, everywhere classes are going on. What is the benefit? I don't know. Only Bhagavan knows. Because if Shraddha is there, these classes will open our heart. If sincere, Shraddha means what? Sincere. If honesty is there in our life, this will open our heart slowly, slowly, slowly. And the teacher is not going to give anything new to you. Therefore, it cannot be taken away by anything in the world, any force in the world. And he is just showing your own beauty and your own ugliness. From this standpoint, you are beautiful. From another standpoint, you are not beautiful. If you are not liking your ugliness, give up that stand. That is the process of gaining this Vedic vision. So, Bandha Karanam Ajnanam, Moksha Upayaha Jnanam, Moksha Swarupam Anand. How a Muktaha will be there? How a fulfilled person will be there? There are a lot of examples in these scriptures. Gita itself, Bhagavan is not tired of glorifying these jnani. Siddha Prajna Lakshanaha, Gunatita Lakshanaha, Parabhakta Lakshanaha. Like advertised. Arjuna, you are crying like this. You see that fellow. And he says himself, see me, Arjuna. Name parthasti kartavyam trishu lokeshu kinchana nanavaptam avaptavyam. I have nothing to gain. I am Purnaha. I am Apta Kamaha. I am Atma Kama. What is the sign of fulfillment is, I am Apta Kama. Bhagavad Upanishad. Apta Kama, Atma Kama, Akama. APTA, Apta Kama. ATMA, Atma Kama. AKMA, Akama. A Purnaha, a Jnani, what is the sign of fulfillment? He is Apta Kama. There is nothing to be gained by him in this creation. So once I understand that I am everything, then where is the second entity to be decided? Kimichan kasya kamaya shariram anusvanjare. Kimichan. What he will desire? Kasya kamaya. For whose sake? There must be somebody to be as a desirer, as a Rapurnaha. Nobody is there other than him. He is already Purnaha. So Apta Kamaha, because he is Atma Kama, he has attained himself. Therefore, Akama. Understood? All the desires are fulfilled, Apta Kamaha. Because he gained himself, Atma Kamaha. Therefore, he doesn't have any new desires also, Akama. It's a beautiful state of mind. And others need not give any certificate. Cannot give certificate also. A person who has this vision, has a factual vision about his life, about himself, doesn't require second person to approve. That's true. Even Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna had required a second person to approve his visions. Hey, I saw Mother Kali like this. Then Swamiji told, all your Brahma, all mental confusion, he told. He got afraid, cried and went to Mother. Mother, this fellow is telling all Brahma. So you need someone. Even to say I am God, you need someone to answer. Correct? To say I am all, you don't need anyone to answer. That's why Jnani is greater than Ishvara. Because Jnani doesn't claim himself as a Jnani. He says, Aham Brahmas. It is like a lawyer claiming after knowing the law. He says, I am the law, I am the constitution. I am not a lawyer. A doctor, after knowing the knowledge about medicines, he says, I am the medicine, not the doctor of medicine. It's a wonderful proposition, and it's a challenging proposition also to the entire humanity who has little thinking capacity. For them it is a really challenging. How can it be? So, by Lord's grace and by our own dharmic actions, we have been introduced in this process of finding the truth about ourselves, for which we require a lot of qualification, inner qualifications. We require a lot of blessings from that Guru Parampara. We require a lot of maturity in our own emotional and intellectual personality. We have to gain maturity in our behavior, in our thought process, in our actions, in our relationship with the people. Otherwise, people will criticize you. You are going to Vedanta class. What is the use of that Vedanta class? Like that they will tell. And they don't bring bad name to Vedanta class or a Swami or a what you call Parampara by your misbehavior. So be responsible for your action. Live a wonderful life of peace and responsibility. Be peaceful. Nothing is going to be lost. Whether you accept or not, you are already Prince. Nobody is going to take away that your status. You accept you are not. You are already God. You are already Purnaha. Nobody is going to destroy it. Why you are in hurry? Why you are anxious? So entire life becomes a sattvic life, responsible life, peaceful life, making lots of friendships, not making lots of compromise. No place for compromise. Accommodation. I don't compromise with you, but I accommodate you. Because I can accommodate you. Because I am the one entity, as per the Swami, who can accommodate all. I cannot fight with you, because I am all. Whether I accept or not, at least theory-wise I am all. So, based on that theory, I accept. Like that, you accommodate everyone, you accommodate others' mistakes also, you accommodate your own mistakes also. Chalta hai. So, entire life becomes a sattvic life, responsible life, peaceful life. It's a beautiful vision. Yasmad tvam purnaha tasmad atmava are drashta. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanam.
Shariram surupam sadarogayuktam yashascharu chitram dhanam nirutulyam gururam tribadme manachinalanam gururam tribadme षडङ्गादिवेदो मुखे शास्त्रविद् पद्यं करोति गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन लग्नं गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन लग्नं ततः किं 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 ततः किम् विदेशेषु मान्य स्वदेशेषु धन्य सदाचारवृत्तेषु मत्तो न चान्य गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन लग्नं गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन लग्नं ततः किं 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 ततः किम् न भोगे न योगे न वाजीवेधे न कान्ता सुखे नैव वित्तेषु चित्तं गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन लग्नं गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन लग्नं ततः किं 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 ततः किम् अरण्येन वा स्वस्य गेहेन कार्ये न देहे मनो वर्तते मे त्वनर्घे गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन लग्नं गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन लग्नं ततः किं 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 गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन लग्नं गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन लग्नं ततः किं